Okay. We're gonna check out whatever this body is on the cliff. Then we'll see what we can do. Well, mainly, I think we're gonna need to explore the rest of this area, find our way up to the ruins, clear out that area, then head back. Maybe then we can continue on. Damage reduction. Tattered note. The note's blood-stained and torn. To avoid the entrance to the tower, traffic through my shop would attract the attention. Diefrit may be sympathetic to our goals, but they wouldn't approve of a temple yet. Key to the entrance by the river, east of town, but be careful on the road. Reports of these days. Key to the entrance by the river, east of town. Okay, so they got the key. Okay. Okay, some entrance near the river and another in the tower behind a shop. Okay. Sucks to have to go through this stupid loading screen again. That stupid ogre. Could have lived. Could have lived. Had to attack me when I mentioned that it has a bad leg. Could have been nice about it, you know? Whatever. Heal yourself with that. The entrance is said to be around here. Oh. Hello. That just teleported. Okay, we're gonna need a bubble around her. You stand within what looks like to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnants of an ancient statue lies before you. Examine the statue. Only a broken leg and feet of the sculpture remain. Long grooves along the side. It suggests that it could be moved. Near the base statue, you discover a skull carved into the stone. Examine the skull. Okay. Use this key. my god. Well, at least I found the entrance here. Okay. Let me explore the rest of this place first. Uh-oh. Do that. Screaming skulls? Sure. Protection aura. Dancing bolts. Damn. Okay, Pallegina needs to be a little bit better at tanking. She's good, but not that good. She's not a deer good, you know? Or Aider. Whatever his fucking name is. There you go. Let's go down here first. I'll be honest with you guys, though. I'm getting really bored of this game. It's lasting way too long. It's lasting way too long. Like, I want to speed it up, but I can't. The whole game is just so slow. If I want to speed it up, I need to skip like almost all the dialogue, and I don't want to do that either. Because what's the point of playing this game without reading everything? Because then you wouldn't know what's happening, right? I don't know. I know. Honestly, I just want to get this game over with. Like, that's my personal feeling right now. It's like, oh my god, please get this over with. I am so done with this. It's the same feeling that I got when I play Divinity Original Sin. And I got bored of that immediately. Like, oh my god. That was not for me. At least this game, it lasted me like, let's see, 35 hours plus the 15 hours that I did in the other character. So that's a lot, yeah. 35 plus 15, that's 50 hours of gameplay. 50 hours, guys. Well, that's not good. Cultists. That gun, though. Ow. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Go disarm the shit. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh my god. Please. My god, stop. Like, I did try to make this game faster by, like, giving myself, like, the best equipment ever. But it's not enough. It's not enough. Corpse was torn in half. Blood congealed under the corpse. Cut open at the wrist. Of course. Final Journal of Jonas. Just not reading that. Not reading that. Nice. fuck? Surely there'll be no traps here. My God, please. Should have saved. A large bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down in the glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of capable cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood. You may feel a little tight-headed for the next hour or two, but that'll pass. Have a meal and get some sleep, and when you return to town, the girl sobs into the back of her hand. The transfusion will be the smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. He turns to you with a cold glare. I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly. What's going on here? Subversion of the black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Harmon's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogan Inn. He pauses. You hear a smile across his voice. You, of all people, should understand what I'm doing. You don't know who you are, and I can read that look of discontent on your face. Polite society frowns on your struggles and ideals as much as they do in my animancy and Skane's rituals. He takes a look at the young woman's hair in one large blood-smeared hand. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excess and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from. What are you talking about? He looks to a young woman. Lord Harmon's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child. Such evil this crisis has wrought, to force a child on the daughter of one's own blood. Unthinkable. You can't be serious. That's horrible. It's the product of a corrupt, degenerate system of nobility. This is all to ensure that some drop of his blood, some mote on his essence, cleaves to his fortune long after he's dust in the ground. Harden's own wife delivered nothing but hollowborns. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Aelis, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Hare's legacy would pass to her issue. So he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece. You didn't have to resort to violence. Someone could have helped Aelis. And yet no one did. Not that innkeeper, who wasn't above taking his lordship's coin. Not Harden's attendant, who must have known. Not even his wife, the poor girl's aunt. Depravity like this doesn't happen, but that people allow it. This is a truth that decent folk don't want to see. Sometimes you need access to fight men like Harn. This isn't just about Harn or the girl. It's about the corrupting influence of power and wealth. How people of privilege like Harn, people like Harn, are so often to insulate from the consequences of their actions. The charge essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Harn's sins then. Ha! Leave it to Skane to do such length to avoid confrontation. How would his lord learn if he's not directly punished? Break his lord's body, bestow on him 100 red gifts. Let him know why he must suffer. Only then do you correct the problem. Oh, Durance. I do not wish to destroy Nestor's Harn. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among the strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity, and any relative who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association. He watches you. You're hot-blooded, willful, but there's no room for mercy and vengeance. Watcher, do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind and free her from the snare, as well as from the memories that hold her captive. Do it. The grieving mother bows her head. Thank you, Watcher. You feel her reach out. Persistent yet gentle, Aelis does not move, but the grieving mother trembles with exertion. The air around her rings with the sound of chimes. At last she collapses, her energy spent. The strength throbs in her mind. Just for a moment, Aelis' eyes close, and then they open again. Her expression is blank, but she takes in the scene before her. You, Wyman, the machinery in this strange dark room. Her confusion turns to fear, and she lets out a choked cry. He curses under his breath and turns to the other cultists. Kill them, all of them. If she can't destroy Harmon, then we can destroy his legacy with her. Oh, Wyman. Wyman. Okay, Pallegina. Smack him. You knock that guy down. We're all going to cast that. And you. Nope, not that one. Wall of Thorns. Cast Plague of Insects. Sure. I don't know what else. What else? I guess we can just spam these. Okay, we need to do that. We need to cast Consecrate Ground. God, that'll hit everyone. No. Damn it, all this stupid fucking AoE moves. That some fucking reason also hits friendlies. Fine, Dancing Bolt it is. Oh, wow. He's also casting, what is it? Yeah, he's also casting Consecrated Grounds. Because he's wearing the boot. Nice. The young woman blinks at you and takes a few steps back. Stay away! I don't know. She shakes her head and rubs her temples. What happened here? Sky Knight cultist kidnapped you. She looks around at the dead cultist in pools of blood, her eyes widen in fear and confusion. But what? She winces and pinches forward, holding her head. Hyla's wings. I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses and brow furrowing. She mutters something in the dialect of Rauatai and then Villian. No. My name is Hylas. Her finger dances at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. Alir. An opening notes of the false night. Her twitching finger brush her swelling abdomen. She looks back at you, a question in her eyes. You're a young noble who has taken advantage by an unscrupulous relative. She nods absently. I also know I can't go back to the village, though I don't remember why. She looks around at the strange machinery, and I certainly can't stay here. There's a temple at the edge of the town. I'm sure the clergy will help you find some place safe. The suggestion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the newly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-splattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurried away. Yay! Alright, we get it. Thank you. God. A dagger. Slash deflection accuracy hits convert to crits. Camp. Thank God. Uh-oh, that looks like danger. No danger? Okay, never mind. good to save there anyways. I'll take some cave corals. Oh, never mind. Somehow I would imagine that leads me back to the tower. So let's not do that yet. I wonder how long this game has left. Or this game's left. There's still a lot. As you can see, I still have 4 places I haven't gone. I'm pretty sure there's also another place right here. Ugh. Ugh. Really? Whatever. What? Oh. Get your ass over here. Man, a deer is still too OP. Like, that's ridiculous. He didn't even suffer anything. Like, Jesus Christ, a deer. What can't you do? He can deal tons of damage. He can tank like no other. Might +2. Who needs that? Reflex +5. Ew. I think it should be her. Let's see if that nullifies anything. Damage, piercing. Nope. Okay, good. Because she deals the most damage around here, so. Let's see if that cancels out anything. Ugh, cancels out everything. The bracers of enduring is useless on him. Looks good on her. Resolve gets cancelled out, but Constitution stays. I don't like it. Ow. Fucking priests. God damn. Uh-oh. Alright, this might actually require some spells. Holy shit. That did a lot of damage to everyone. Remains rune lie on the other side. Inspect the area. Broken bridge. Rising a constant gap. You think you'll see a long stone bridge. Running grappling hook. Toss rope. Okay. Continue. Continue. Skimmy across. Continue. Continue. Okay. Goodness. A fine blunderbuss. Well, I'm glad. Oh, the world killer's cat. Found me again. Ain't he adorable? Ow. Not cool. I think that's it. Fully explore the entire chasm. Okay, let's go here. So, Hannah lied to me. Obviously, he's part of this cult. Gonna have to kill him when I get back to town. As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel the essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Ugh, who would create such a vile thing? A place of death. We should not linger here. A bubbling cauldron of Gain's hateful seed. He may be sniveling and cowardly in his ways, but he never lacks for focus. Extend your soul to the pool of blood. The faint whispers resolve into the cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by hundreds of men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced with glittering black stones. The voices cry out in unison. What is this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time waiting. Our work today is already finished. Who are you? A woman voice replies, Nobodies, serfs and thralls and whores, used and thrown away. Almost all we had was taken from us, but what little remained we gave here. They hover at the soul's edge, feeling you out. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. Another voice speaks. In life, were weak, but in death, we made a choice. Choice carries power. What kind of power? A voice cackles. If you must ask, then you have never had need of revenge. They probe the boundaries of your soul, exploring your essence. You also know the potency of cruelty. One voice whispers, We have a proposal that might suit you. Another low and silky chimes in. It is so rare that we touch the soul of another. We grow bored, hungry. A third voice, trembling at the edge of sanity. Give us one of your companions, any of them. Let the essence of another join us, and we will share the power with you. No one will ever know. You only need the name, and your will shall give us power to strike your chosen down. You're obvious, you suck. Go. Done. You feel jolt of power jump from you to Hiravius. He blinks his eyes, churning for you for a moment. He falls to his knee, choking and coughing. Blood gush from his open mouth to the paving stone, running into a pool of a steady stream. Whoever tries to cry out, but the blood filling his throat strangles the sound. Get him away from the pool! What's happening? What's wrong with him? Skane has laid claim to him. He culls the strong as Magrin culls the weak. There's nothing we can do for him. Watcher, help him! He collapsed at last, sinking into the draining puddle of blood. You'll feel another presence in the blood pool, confused and angry. The other souls seem to crowd around it, stifling and smothering it. This place is filled with vengeful souls, evil intent. She looks at you curiously for just a moment, and then her outline blurs just as quickly. The moment passes, and she turns away. Let us leave this place. An act of petty vengeance for our peasants here. Though it is rare for Skane to act without conspirators. Durin's eyes meet yours, and there is an accusation in them, but he says nothing more. A look of shock and horror comes to Palagina's face, her golden eyes growing wide. I don't know what pulled him to beyond, but we need to leave this place now. Eddar's mouth tightened as the body fades into view. Fade from view, he looks as though he is ready to dive in after it, but he stops himself, covers his face with one hand. Enough of this, come on. A bargain is struck, Watcher. A strange power steps into your soul as the bubbling churn pool subsides. Hold, I would know what you've done here. The pool itself began to ripple with the sound of dissonant chorus and perverse laughter as it rakes your ear. The lapping blood stirs the large metal cage, half submerged in the center of the pool. It creaks loudly and rocks back and forth on a rusted pulley, as if it answered your question. Wait, let me ask you more about this place. The time for questions is over, Watcher. The blood pool is still. Ha! Fools. All of them. Oh. I should probably take these back. So what did that do for me exactly? Nothing? Okay, nothing. That's okay. Oh, goodness. Well, all of those. Okay. Let's get out of here. Well, I don't know what that did, but hopefully something really cool. Let's see. Active effects. Blunt Belt, Mind, Death Usher, Effigy, Gauntlet, Lilith, Minor, Saint War, Second Skin, Zealous Focus. Effigy of Resentment. Hiravius passive. Effects. 1 dexterity, 1 damage reduction. Oh, man! Okay, so depending on who I gave to it, it would have given me a different thing. Oh. Okay. That's okay. Well, I now have 1 extra dexterity and 1 damage reduction to slashing damage. So that's good. I didn't like Hiravius anyways. He was really, really bad. Just because of his class. Ugh. Druids are so bad in this game. It's unbelievable. Why have a druid when you can have, like, a wizard? You know? You know? You don't know, do you?